Yes.
Action. Hi, I'm Rob. You're watching Reach Out Reptiles.
Can they hear that flush? That's completely appropriate for the end of 2020.
Heck yeah, man! What's happening?
I didn't wash my hands.
Did you do number 1 or 2?
Live video, guys. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, guys. We do have Rob on the show. And, of course, our favorite, Jessica! That's the face I was telling you about that she makes every time and you always miss it.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Why'd you guys put this light behind us? That's not how those work.
Don't know
Who's the
stuff.
last one that touched
Let me
it?
help.
I don't know.
How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing today? This is the last live video for the year. Isn't that great?
Yes.
I don't know about you guys. I, for one, am very excited for this year to be over. I'm
so
ready
excited.
for something new.
Just can't hide it.
Oh, don't start dancing yet.
No, I'm just wiggling.
No, that's a super chat thing. And you guys know how good Rob is at the super chat dances. So. That's why he's here. Get it out of your systems now. Oh, man.
Super
This one's
chat.
silent.
How's that? Is that a little better? You want me to silent it?
I mean, I didn't see it before, but I see it now.
Yoo-hoo. All right. So, what we went ahead and did was made a community.
Oh, no, don't dance, Rob.
Don't dance.
That's from Denton.
Please.
They're already scared.
It's too late then. If he's here, he's dancing. You know what's gonna happen. It's only a matter of time.
I'm a maniac.
Let's wait for the super
It's
chat.
been a long, short week already.
Yes, it is.
Man.
Both long and short.
Well, I hope you guys had a good time. So what we're gonna actually do now is go ahead and make a post on our.
Super chat.
There it is. Take it away. It says "Dance Rob" with a big heart from Chris. Woo! Yeah. All right. Get out of the way for that
Oh
one.
my God.
Yeah, good job.
So what we're doing is we just want to hang out with you guys on these lives. This is a great way for obviously us to blow off some steam and to be able to connect with you guys a little bit. So we've got a whole bunch of changes coming up in 2021. But the one thing that we've done differently this year, as far as YouTube is concerned, that we are carrying over are these weekly live feeds because we just have too much fun with you. So a bunch of thumbs up to you guys for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think it's great. I guess we could tell them what kind of stuff we're changing.
Ooh,
Right?
secrets?
Yeah, well, that's not really secrets. It just didn't happen yet. We probably didn't tell you.
Garrett
It's
has
above your
no
pay grade.
secrets.
Garrett doesn't really have. My secrets are really just things I talk about on the live streams.
Yeah. You told about the house next.
Yeah. All right, we get it. We get it. Oh man, someone was asking me about stuff on the live streams with the house snakes again today. It was pretty funny.
We don't have any.
So one of the things that we are going to do, I mean, you guys probably have noticed we've been putting out a ton of content. We do 4 videos a week now.
Super chat.
And it's great.
That's
Oh,
yours.
oh, that's mine. Okay, hold on. I'm prepared for this super chat.
Oh my
That's
God.
Give me a
cheating.
second.
That's so
It doesn't
cheating.
look like you're
It's not,
prepared.
well, I'm not that prepared.
It's a time
Slightly-
sensitive.
I'm getting prepared.
Slightly prepared.
Hold on. This is, I think,
Time-sensitive.
I think this could be the future
Your
of super
time
chat.
limit on
We
super
actually have people sending us in super chats. Super chat dances for the channel. Here it is.
That's your next super chat, dance, Garrett.
There it is. There it is. So you guys get to be in the super chat dances. Just text me a video of yourself tastefully doing a super chat dance.
All super
And-
chats are tasteful.
Maybe we'll bring it in here. Yeah, I saw some of your practice runs.
Maybe. You're
practice.
just
Oh.
trying to get out of the dam.
But here's what we are going to do for the new year. So one of the things that we're doing is we're going to focus heavily on our Instagram platform and trying to bring that stuff to you. I know that I was late to the game on Instagram, but it really does make perfect sense to show stuff off on Instagram because you have, you know, the photo stuff. If you guys haven't found Reach Out Reptiles on Instagram, we do a picture every single day of a beautiful little dwarf or super dwarf reticulated python. And then with the stories and everything, we're able to bring you guys behind the scenes in a way that you don't really
Super
get
chat,
anywhere
super chat.
else.
That's still you. You
I-
didn't do
There's
this.
two.
No, that.
We gotta dance together. Do you want to leave?
Wait, who wants to
Not
be...
like that.
Oh!
We're just doing one of these.
Oh.
Super chat.
Wait, who's
Super
going to be the
chat.
Don't butt touch
$9.99
me.
dance?
I am.
And who
This
gets
is me.
the $2 dance?
That's him. He's the $2 man. Woohoo! Super chat. What's up, guys? Oh man. You know,
We were slow dancing.
everyone's just making me dance. I see that one of those was Phil, and one was Arctic Pythons.
Yeah,
Thank you guys very much.
Arctic Pythons
You know,
got a
you can
comment.
like ask a question or make a comment that we'll read here.
Arctic.
Oh, Arctic
He
did?
commented below.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Read it to us.
Says, much love, you have taught me a lot. I appreciate it's your videos and things. Look forward to doing business with you.
Right on. Thank you, man. We appreciate you too. Absolutely. So, yeah, going forward into 2020, make sure you guys follow
I
us on.
just said you don't want me to
Oh, yeah,
dance.
2021. Right. What year is it again?
This is a trick question.
But what we want to do is move a lot of that stuff. So a lot of like the stories and stuff like that. We're gonna do like egg pollings, and anytime we cut eggs or have babies hatching, we're gonna do that stuff on IGTV, which is Instagram's YouTube. So we're gonna do those. They're gonna be a lot more like raw and less cut and stuff like that. And then on this channel, so what we're doing is we're pulling Aiden from this YouTube channel as far as his Takeover Tuesdays. We're moving him over there. We're going to do our one video a week now instead of 4, our one produced video a week. That's going to be Fridays at 6 Eastern. So you can still join us here Wednesdays at 6 like this for our live videos. And then we'll be doing, starting next week, starting next week, we're going to be doing the, Wednesdays, every Wednesday, every Friday at 6 o'clock.
So
Everything
Wednesday and
else?
Friday?
Yep. And everything else is going to be moved over to Instagram. We are going to ask for posts regarding what do you guys want to talk about. So stay tuned for those posts. Those are usually going to go up on what? Thursdays?
Thursday.
So we'll have one tomorrow asking what you guys want to know about for next week's live video. And that's kind of how we're going to go ahead and pull some content and stuff we want to talk about for that. And yeah, that's great. And a lot of you guys that are on Patreon, I mean, we love hanging out with you and doing that community stuff as well. So, continue to appreciate your guys' input on that stuff also.
ED's Reptiles says, I hear Reels will help you grow a lot on Instagram.
Yeah, that's what my sister says. I don't know if you guys follow Brianna Cisneros on Instagram. If you're into hair and makeup, you probably do. She's pretty big. She said, you got to do Reels. So, Aiden's already putting a few of those things together.
Wait, reels or wheels?
No, you're too old. It's an Instagram thing. You wouldn't understand.
Thank you.
Super chat.
Go!
It's for Rob too.
Perfect. Legacy retakes. Rob, you got to start wearing a hat. The glare is killing me.
Is that someone commented that, or was that
That
you?
was the super
That
chat.
was the super chat.
Nice. Thank
Another
you.
super chat.
Oh no. Woohoo! Who's this one from?
This is Lee Varner.
Oh, Lee, I got you, man.
Nice.
What's going on?
Says, hey, wanted to wish you guys a happy new
Thanks for
year.
joining,
Also got my first clutch in the incubator. Thank you so much for your
No,
help
he
and
landed
inspiration.
it. Congratulations, dude. Yeah, that's very exciting. Lee, what is it? Let us know in the comments what the breeding was so everybody can check that out. So I know you're doing the dwarf and super dwarf stuff. So Jess, what are some of the questions that these guys were asking on the posts before?
Okay, so Ryan Hood, how is the Madu girl? And do you expect to see a large push of large, well-established breeders making a move towards super dwarfs and dwarfs in 2021?
Yeah, honestly, I think it's still fairly early. I do think obviously, like Lee just got his first clutch that'll be hatching in 2021. There's a few others. So there's quite a few people that have gotten into the dwarfs and super dwarfs. It really takes 4 or 5 years to really become established to where you're actually breeding, producing, and, contributing your bloodlines, your animals, everything that you've planned out to the hobby. And so people are really still, I feel like most people are in the phases of getting set up. Every year we've had more sales and more demand than the previous years. And the fact that tons of people are stocking up on females all the time and things like that just shows me that
Selling females way quicker.
There's quite a few, but in order for them to be producing in 2021, they would have had to get those in like 2018 minimum, if not earlier.
17,
So
16.
I actually think that the Superdwarf market is like ripe for the taking because there's a lot of people that are stocking up right now. These are going to be the next generation ground floor breeders. A lot of the people that you see on our channel, like when we went and we did a tour over at the Farleys.
Yeah.
Those guys have a ton of stuff coming. You guys know G.I. Joe. He's actually out. He's in the military. He's still in Korea right now. But
North or south?
anyway, we are. He'll be coming back soon. He's gonna start getting his first couple of clutches trickling in.
Mm-hmm.
So there's guys like that have really been stocking up, and the people. So basically, the people, Ryan, who are buying today are going to be the ones who determine the future of Superdwarf breeding. That's the way that it is. We've seen a few short-term guys like get in hard and hit it really big, and even they've managed to have an impact that have come in with like maybe philosophies on Superdwarf breeding that are different than mine or whatever it is, and they've kind of seen the writing on the wall and were able to jump in quickly. And those people are, I mean, I'm sure you can figure out who they are. You can jump in and see. No, I did Lee Varner. It's your turn.
No, I did the other one.
Let's see. Are they talking about me or Rob? What do they want to know in the super chat?
Who do you want to dance?
What does it say?
I
Read
would
the super
say
chat.
neither.
I wasn't asking you.
Okay. Let's have a vote in the comments.
Can Rob hold a baby snake during the stream? He's gonna dance his way to pick out a snake. You can pick any snake.
He said 1,000% Rob. You gotta dance.
Who said it?
Chris Gear.
Chris.
Love you, Chris. I'll dance my way to a
And
baby.
another super chat.
Woo! I got this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it's Thomas. Oh man, the camera's tilted. It's causing me physical pain. That's Jessica. Woohoo!
Who set this thing up?
Just Thomas. You did.
Is
Here.
it tilted?
Hold on, Thomas. We gotta
Oh, it
bring
is
our
tilted.
channel quality up. Give me a second here.
What's with Thomas?
And how's that?
Who
Is
set
a
that
little
thing
better?
up?
Oh.
You gotta
I
dance.
think it's just tilted the other way. I did my dance.
You
I missed
almost
it.
cut Rob
Oh,
off.
that is a nice one. Well, you can turn it.
Super chat.
Super chat.
I guess-
Woohoo!
said the one that
Preferably one that
bites.
bites. Go
Chris,
back and try
they
again.
all bite him.
Chris, you gotta dance your way into a bitey one. I'll hold this one. This is
Oh,
a pretty
yeah.
non-bitey one.
They
All right.
all bite Rob.
We were looking at this. This is a male, right? Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
This is a platinum annery. These things are just phenomenal. Look how green this thing is. So it actually kind of ties back to Ryan's original question about, guys that are getting started in 2021. If you can find any available animals that we still have, like these things, and save that year of growing up, you can just be that much closer to being influential. That's pretty cool. She does not look bitey.
Yeah, she does. Look at her.
No, she doesn't. Hi, honey.
Hey, dude.
She doesn't look bitey at all. Look at this annery compared to the Sunfire.
You got another super chat.
Yeah. Rob, dance. Dance, Rob. She's not gonna bite.
She's not gonna bite.
Wow, that was the
Totally.
best. That was the best $2 ever, wasn't it, Chris?
Oh, hey.
Did you pee?
I peed.
Woohoo! Super chat. What's up? Legacy
there
Retics.
we go.
Rob has to hold the one that bites.
There we go.
So just keep going.
I feel like people want to see me.
I don't know.
get bit.
Why do they want you to hold the one that bites? I don't understand.
I don't know.
And you guys thought he was faking it for the camera. Well, here we are live, getting the genuine reaction. If you guys really want to see a show, somebody throw, how much money do we have to see you hold that snake, Jess, so we can show them how it's done?
Oh, I'll hold that snake.
She'll hold it anyway, but we have to show it on camera.
Oh, that not part now.
See, we have opposite gifting here. Oh, Rob loves being on camera.
This one
Bitey
bit me
snake.
earlier today.
Not so much. That's funny. I'm in love with this guy.
Are you shaking?
So yeah, stocking up now is the key. As far as the Madu goes, we got another one.
Super chat.
It's for Rob.
What do
It
I
says-
have to do now?
It says I got Rob a shirt for Christmas. No.
Nice. 2021.
But you have to dance.
Oh.
You want me to hold her?
Yeah, put your face there.
I'll give her a kiss. She doesn't bite me. No, she's nice. It's only for Rob. You
that
really
was
do
my
have
dad's.
that effect on them.
I have this effect with women and snakes. They don't like
So,
me.
do you think
Super
that
chat.
I want to run back? So, what did they actually say?
So that was Laura at Wind Serpent. She
Oh,
said,
thanks, Laura.
I got an ROR shirt for Christmas and it smelled like a snake room. Made me pretty
Authenticity.
happy. Her boyfriend thought she was nuts.
That's very funny. Well, Merry Christmas, Laura.
Merry
Oh,
Christmas.
thanks for being a part of the team over there
Everything
on
that comes out of
Patreon.
here smells like a snake room.
Yeah, me.
Oh man. So the Madu girl, some of you guys know, some of you guys don't know. I have never produced pure Madus before,
Still haven't.
and we have eggs
Oh,
in
yeah.
the incubator. Yeah, but unfortunately, so Madu is one of those localities that's super rare, and hasn't been done, I think, since the mom who laid was hatched.
10.
Yeah, 9 or 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So pure Superdorf locality, a really pretty one. They're really nice. A lot of people have, I think, missed out on
We're
Madus.
keeping them all.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, you
Except for mine.
pretending like you're joking, but we do have a waiting list on them. But here's the thing. She laid half a clutch and then she got egg bound, which is horrible, obviously.
Yes.
We are going to put up a video on IGTV of how we were able to hopefully save her life and she had 9 eggs stuck in her. We were able to I don't know if I'd call it passively. It's going to be a graphic video, but we were able to actually successfully get 5 eggs out. She still has 4 in her, but she looks so much better.
And she's eating.
She just ate her first major meal today since laying. Yeah, let's go show her.
You got another super chat.
She looks
too.
horrible. I'll
Let's
go on
take
the
it
camera
somewhere.
so you can dance.
Dance on the way.
JC, what's up? Joey C. Joey.
Joey
You
C.
didn't say anything.
Joey, what do you need? Surely you didn't pay for this madness.
Snake just pooped over your shoulder.
Mine did?
Yeah.
Right now?
Off the desk.
Great. Now my snake's pooping on me. Did I get any?
No.
Did I?
Yeah, it's a little bit over here.
Oh, man. Come on.
Make sure it's all
Let
out.
me out of here. Let's go show Madus. It's not like it's anything that we're not used to. All right,
I've
so
never
this
pooped on
is
you.
this is Madu mom. She just ate a little piglet, which is great. They have heavy bones, so really good for building back up after laying. Lots of calcium. And even though she still has a few eggs that are in her that are twisted, stuck, we weren't able to get them out well. It's great that she's eating because she was in labor for 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Oh, yeah.
trying to push
Yeah.
those things out. We got the 5 out. It gave her just space to breathe, move, and you'll be able to see how thin she is.
She
with
actually
a big lump for a meal and then the individual egg lumps. Too.
she laid 11 good ones,
Right.
and then it was
And then it
stuck.
Oh, so I had it opposite. It was 11 good, 9. No, that's what I said.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And she looks like she's going into blue as well. So here's her. She's pretty grumpy. I know, honey. I'm not going to do it. This is her pig right here. And then in the back, this thickness down here are the eggs. So you can see that lump right here. That's her meal. And then it's skinny again. And then it's thick right through here with 4 eggs. But the idea is get her to start passing some fecal matter. Obviously, clean cage, lots of fresh water. Try to get some things moving with her. And I'm hoping that stuff can work its way out. I've never had success. We don't have a lot of issues with egg-bound snakes. The last time I lost an egg-bound snake was about 6 years ago. And there's a lot of rumors about superdwarves and dwarves getting egg-bound. I think it happened. I mean, obviously we breed lots of them and haven't had any of those issues. So I think it's just a snakes thing. But they do need to be physically fit and well cared for. However, with the past experience I've had, I've never had good results doing any of the things that may work for other snakes. Like, you can use a large diameter needle and try to suck the contents out of the eggs so they're smaller and pass easier. You could try to massage or palpate them out. People talk about giving them an oil enema or something. None of that stuff has ever gone well for the snake. So other than what we did on this Instagram video that we'll be releasing soon, where we were able to help get 5 of those eggs out, usually less is more. Just leave them alone. Hopefully they work through it. even if you have those eggs surgically removed, it renders the female
Oxycontin?
sterile. Yeah, Oxycontin. Nope, doesn't work. That's a terrible.
No.
So all that does is force their body to have contractions. When they're egg bound, I don't know that I've ever seen a snake get egg bound because you're talking about oxytocin.
Oxytocin, yeah. Oxycontin's something totally different.
Yeah. Oxytocin is it's actually what they give.
Maybe I read it wrong.
It's what they give females as
That's
well,
not
like female humans when they're having babies. But all it does is it forces you to have contractions. You get a little something there, huh? And they're already contracting. Usually, what happens is a twist. So
Look at that shit.
registering that stuff, it very, very, very low chances of success. It usually stresses out and kills the females. And a lot of people that actually have experience with that stuff will agree. You know, what tends to happen is that somebody will ask help, my snake is egg bound, and they ask like the Facebook geniuses or whatever what to do about it. And people, oh, thanks, buddy. Wow, that was a thick one, huh? And, you know, Facebook is really not the place to go for, like, medical advice. People basically just spout out anything they've heard, or they Google it randomly and then put it up there. So, you know, not the place to go. But, yep. Anyways, none of those things are good. So we did a good job, I think, with that Madu female.
Yeah.
She's not out of the woods yet, but
Best
I
we
think,
could do.
yeah, but I think getting almost all the eggs out. Can you imagine how small she was? She had 20 eggs in her total. 11 good, 9
She's
that got
not a
stuck.
big snake.
Yeah, and then I know somebody will ask, but the 5 that we got out was like 2 weeks after she laid, and I only even intervened at that point because I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna die.
Yeah, she looked
And
really bad.
and at that point, I'm not as worried about trying something because she's definitely going to die anyway.
Yeah.
Now I think she's only maybe going to die, and the fact that she ate today is a really
Really good.
good sign. She's definitely not out of the woods. Those eggs do need to come out, but if she can spit an egg out once every couple of weeks over the next few months, you know, she should
Good
be
shape.
okay. Yeah. So good stuff.
Lori Torini says, I would like to see TC's dam and sire, but only if they're up for it. If it will cause distress, leave them alone.
I sent her
I
pictures.
sent her pictures,
Yeah, I
did
sent
you?
her
Okay.
pictures. Yeah, TC. If
Henry?
you guys haven't followed Lori Torini's channel, it's amazing. The snake behavior stuff that she's doing with the super door from us named TC is pretty cool. It's amazing what you can train them to do.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, she works with them as though they were mammals. You know, and
Yeah,
he's
which-
got
who would've
him
thought?
doing all kinds of like really cool stuff and built a really neat relationship with that. So, yeah, so that's been really cool. But yeah, I sent you pictures. Check your email or your messages, I think.
Henry Lopez asks, what breeding plans do you have for 2021 with snows? Very interested in purchasing one next year.
It's gonna be a lot of snow.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of snow is kind of relative. There's not like a lot of snows for us, and we probably produce more snow retics or as many as anybody else who's making them. And if we get 10 visual snows in a year, that's a stack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that we had 10 this year. I don't
I bet
think
we
so.
came close.
Super
I
chat?
know
Yeah.
we were definitely in the
Super
seven.
chat.
Is it both of us?
No, if I say it really loud and fast at you, though, you jump up and do it.
Oh yeah.
No, it's whoever says
I
not
danced
it.
at the last one.
Yeah, it's like saying not it. Right, so you're up.
Not it.
No,
already
you're
said
too
it.
late. I
You
did
said
it.
say not it.
It says super chat. Super chat is the not it.
Just watch out, man.
Yes, Chris, we got him.
Just watch out.
Oh, that was an angry super chat, kids.
I felt a certain way.
Yeah. What's our super chat, Jess?
Christopher Sexton, I wish you
What's up,
all
Chris?
a happy new year. Praying the Madu female
Right
recovers.
back at you.
Thanks for all the great content and information. Hold on, we're still on this.
I'm sorry.
Been a lot of fun learning these amazing animals over the last 3 years.
Awesome. Thank you, Chris.
Now
We
you
love
can
it.
do your super chat dance.
Okay, super chat. Woohoo! Did you say super chat?
He did not say it.
I didn't know you were
I just
supposed
did
to
the
say it.
dance. No, that's like saying not it. What's up? So Joey wants to try again. He wants to see his Sunfire and Platinum. We got a clutch that might have snows in the incubator already this year.
Yeah.
Off that crazy
Maybe a
female.
little something different in there too.
Yeah, do you want to let them know what it is to answer the question?
Oh, I
So
know
so
that
we
well.
should have some snows. We do want to make, I was really pleasantly surprised with Sunfire Snows.
Oh,
I didn't
man.
think that combo would look good, but it looks really good.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to make some more of those.
And they keep getting better.
Yeah, and I would suggest if you want to get a visual female snow, we have one. Maybe hit us up. Yeah, we have one because it saves you a full year.
Oh.
And they're not really changing price for next year. It's a pretty stable one. Let me go get Joey snakes. You want to tell him what the breeding was, and I'll bring a Sunfire Snow.
Yeah, so the female is 75% purple het anery.
75% Calatoa.
75% Calatoa.
Haas het anery.
Haas het anery.
That's
I
a
thought she was
Sunfire Snow.
This is the sun snow. And the dad is a 25% Calatoa.
Yeah, really small one though.
Yeah, 25% Calatoa. Mochino.
Sunfire Mochi.
Sunfire Mochino. Like I just put them together and breed them. I don't know what they are. So that's going to be a pretty crazy clutch. You're going to get some Mochinos. Hopefully we hit some Mochino snows. You're going to get some snows. Sunfire snows like this girl here, which I hope you guys can see that. That tail is just crazy, and the patterns, how bright she is. Super dark purple.
So Joey's animals. Joey, this is actually a sister to yours. Here's yours. This is the Sunfire. So that Sunfire Snow is a sibling. This is your Sunfire Het Albino plus Het Snow.
0 bites.
Really nice. Yeah, this one's super chill. Really nice. Great orange color, defined black. And then here, Jess, you want to hold down one for me for a sec? This is your platinum. I dig this platinum. This one has this really cool, like, I call it a fishnet thing. It's got nice yellow, but look at the little black ticking on all the scales between the gold and the silver. How nice of a platinum is that? Super cool. She's got the really beautiful coppery orange eyes. Yeah, that's a nice one. Tons of black too. Look how much, because platinum usually almost eliminates the actual black. This one's got a lot of bold black borders on her.
Fish scales.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I showed them. I think you guys could see it pretty good on camera. You don't see it a lot in pictures or video, but when you own an animal like this, it's something that really jumps out at you. See all the little black ticking everywhere in between all the gold areas? It's amazing. Love it. So those are Joey's. They're in that rack, the sold rack right there. Yeah. So thank you very much. We really appreciate it. So what's our next question, Jess?
Let's see. Anna Kevlin. What heating method is safest for small snakes? And assuming that dwarf, super dwarf retics are not good first-time snakes, what is a good first-time snake to work with? And
What was
getting
the first
experience
part
to
of that?
have as a dwarf or super dwarf as a second or third snake.
Okay.
What heating method is safest, and what is a good first time?
So safest is going to be anything. Basically, the heating method is less important than the size of the cage. If you give them a big cage with a nice hot spot, if you have a really giant cage with lots of areas for them to explore, you can have a hot spot as high as you want. If it's 110 right under the basking lamp on the branch, but then they get that gradient and they can move away from it, that's fine. 110 in a rack system where it's tight would kill the snakes. But if they get lots of room to get away from it, that's going to be the safest. Super dwarfs, I probably wouldn't. No, you're just shiny from this. Or maybe it's this. Here, are you less shiny now? Look, took your shine away. Some of it. We just didn't do his makeup beforehand. So, super dwarfs are great. I think if you were super dedicated to keeping them and you knew yourself really well, they could be okay. But I would definitely consider them like an intermediate keeper type of a snake. So if you had lots of reptile experience, maybe you had turtles and lizards and things like that, and you knew a thing or two about, those aren't reptiles. Frogs are not reptiles. And you knew a thing or two about keeping reptiles, I think you would probably be okay. The thing with the dwarf and super dwarf generally, if you're getting a cross, you want to make sure, or even if you think you're getting a pure, they're very commonly misrepresented. So be very careful who you buy them from to make sure you get the size you want. Because automatically, if you get a gigantic snake, it's not going to make a good pet. They're just much more, it's the same as cats are pretty easy, tigers are not.
Cats?
Right? Cats, easy.
Jungle cats.
We're getting one. Yeah, tigers on the other hand, not good pets. So you don't want to think you're buying a cat and get a tiger instead. So
She said, "What is a good first-time snake?" With the idea of getting a retic as a second or third snake.
so probably really just for pricing and the availability and the assurance of small size. If you wanted to get something that was very retic like that step up to it, I would go with some kind of carpet python. You know, any like jungle carpet, Irian. You could get a mix, a morph, or whatever. They just don't have quite as intense food response, which actually I consider a very big pro of reticulated python. I love to have a snake with a strong food response because I expect it. I know it. I know it's coming. They're sweet as soon as they know they're not going to eat, but they never miss a meal, right? Like, I mean, even our Madu is like struggling to survive.
Super
and she's
chat.
like, I'm going to swallow a giant pig. Super chat. That's you. Go.
You said it fast enough. I got confused. Super chat! Super chat! Super chat!
I see that one. That's Matt Bernardin. What's up, Matt? We were talking about you. We were talking about getting a cat, and I said your Savannah cat was super cool. So if there's any Savannah cat breeders on here, hit me up. When are you coming back? Cusco is being mean. Cusco's being mean? Isn't Cusco kind of always mean?
I love that guy.
Well, he doesn't know you. Once he knows you, he's always mean. Am I right, Matt? I mean, we know what it's talking about.
I mean, he's not mean to me.
Matt Bernardin and Cusco started a new podcast. They're doing like whiskey tasting.
They're cheating
stuff.
on you.
A little bit.
We can do a podcast.
It's more like Cusco's cheating on me with Matt. So, yeah, you're the third wheel, and that's
I don't think your invitation was
So,
accepted.
Matt's a secret
just to
lover.
pretend like that didn't happen. Anyway, California, I don't know. I said I would come out in January if they did the Super Show, which obviously they're not going to do. So, you know, I do want to make it back out.
Super
but-
chat.
Oh my gosh, is
Oh,
the
we're
world
back
crazy
to
right now.
the dance requests.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Garrett needs to do the robot
This is my
for, who is
favorite
this?
part.
Ghostface 111. The robot.
I don't. That's not a robot.
What's a robot?
You have to make the noise.
Buzzsaw. That's my robot.
Your robot's violent.
Killer robot. I watch a
Who's
lot
just
of
a
movies.
robot?
Family channel, guys.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Right. Anyway, that's my robot. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, what's our next question? So carpet python to start, move into super dwarfs. I think you could get a super dwarf. It's just the smallest, most manageable ones are also tend to be really expensive.
Yeah.
You know, so that's kind of the challenge with that, getting into them. If you go with a carpet first, and then you can get like a nice Kalatoa cross female or something to start, you should be fine.
Coyote.
Yeah, pure Coyote is great. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do I ever come to North Carolina? Denton wants to know. I haven't come down too often, no.
Maybe.
Yeah, I maybe 2021. Like, the thing about it is, it's just crazy to travel right now. And to be perfectly honest with you, it's not in the best interest of the reptiles to go to reptile shows. They're days on the road, they're traveling, they're dehydrated, they're stressed out, they're exposed to all of the diseases from the other reptiles. I'm usually less worried about myself with the Rona, more worried about nidovirus, getting mites, things like that, than when you go to reptile shows. So I would say if you want to buy a snake, from me, it's much better for me to ship it to you directly because it comes from our closed shop to your closed home. You know what I mean? And it's overnight. It's not all the days of traveling,
I don't
etc.
need any
etc.
clapping.
On the other hand, woohoo! Just you're slacking. That was your job.
That's nothing to clap for.
It's in my contract.
But yeah, I would love to actually just come down and meet everybody. So yeah, that would be great.
Super cool.
That was Summer on the super chat.
Summer.
What is
She's
the
disappointed now
pairing?
it was me.
What's the pairing for? Oh, Summer. I saw Summer. Was it you that was asking the details on the snake Rob had earlier? That was the Sunfire Snow female, I think, that you had out. So she's a purple lannery and a
The
Sunfire.
smallest offspring.
She was technically a dwarf, not a super dwarf, but it was like 42% super dwarf, just under the 50%, and then there was another like almost 10% dwarf in there.
That's the one to get.
Super
It
chat.
really is. Oh, it's my turn. Why don't you tell her what's the smallest breeding for 2021? I'm sure they're in the incubator already.
Smallest breeding.
I mean, what's the smallest locality? It's pure
There's
locality.
corn-
What's up, Chris? This one's for you.
A corn snake.
Oh yeah, we are gonna do a corn snake.
Was that right?
Kind of, yeah. It was probably a little more
Or the
right.
Karompa.
A little more right than she wanted. Yeah, we have 2 clutches of pure Karompas in the incubator already.
Well done, sir.
That's clutches number
Thank you.
3 and 4 ever produced in the United States. And the second clutch that we get this year, we're hoping for anneries.
Oh yeah.
We got them last year, and then we cooked them. So that's
Me?
mostly you.
Sorry. That was you.
Anyway, yeah, so really excited for some Karompas again this year.
Oh yeah.
As far as crosses, we're actually going to have a lot of high-end stuff that we attempt. Even if maybe the babies aren't as high-end, we're doing a lot of breedings where it's like a 50% Superdwarf male loaded up with genetics to like a pure or an 87.5% female. We have a lot of those.
Yeah.
So we also
There's a lot of things in
we're
the mix.
also repeating the goat line breeding, which is from like our 6 or 7 foot Bantang male to our like I don't think she's 7 feet.
No.
Karompa Kalatoa cross female. She's our smallest breeding, like, adult breeder one.
And she's
Super chat for you.
Super chat.
Eric Wiley.
Chris's.
Not a
Running out
Superdwarf
of moves.
product. Did we do Chris's?
No.
Oh,
Super chat.
you got to dance twice as much. Go
Well, he
ahead.
danced, we just didn't.
There you go. All right. I can only see Eric, so just can read that one. Chris is next. Not a Superdwarf topic, but can you talk a little bit about rainbow retics, genes, any info? Seems only Jay from Prehistoric Pets, Nerd, Kevin have any information.
What do you want to know?
Yeah, so, we have a ton of, you might want to look at, our morph spotlights. We're starting with the basic ones and building up. Rainbow, Ocelot, and some people are calling it Arcaroris.
What?
I don't know how to say it. Whatever
Calling it
Spanish
what?
name for rainbow is. Everyone wanted to
Arcaroris.
rename that more. Yeah, I heard it. Jay was talking about naming them condas. So, but it's all the same morph. It's a recessive pattern mutation. It looks kind of like a Motley Tiger-esque. But it was named because they said it looked a little bit the original, like a rainbow, like Brazilian rainbow boa.
Yeah.
It is cool. It's a great morph. It's a simple recessive. It's expensive
nice.
at this point. But like you said, the people that have it, that are breeding with it, are, Nerd, Prehistoric. I know Sal has got them. And then Slither has them. So a lot of guys that really produce a ton of snakes have those.
Yeah.
So if that's a gene that you're into, I think there should be a lot of posset females available that should be pretty cheap. If it was me, I'd grab maybe a stack of those if you wanted to do mainlands, and then wait for a visual male to become affordable in a few years.
Rolling them up.
Yeah, for dwarf and super dwarf, we're gonna start working that gene down probably in 2021. So
Oh, yeah.
that doesn't mean we're gonna hatch super dwarf rainbows or that they'll be affordable in 2021, but we're gonna attempt to make some super dwarf hats in 2021. And start that
You
project.
got another super chat, but you missed Chris's.
Okay, what's Chris's?
Sign
You go
up.
ahead, dance. I'll
No,
answer.
yeah, that's how I answer.
Okay, answer. Have him answer Chris's.
This is gonna be great.
This is for you, Lady
Chris
Gecko
said
Foot.
sign up for breeder tier on Patreon to find out about secret pairings.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
I'll answer that. Yes.
Oh, you know what? That does bring it up, though. We lost one, huh?
Yeah, but
Everyone's
we
like,
already gained one.
Did we?
It's
already.
gone.
Who got it? We're talking about a breeder tier. So Patreon, we love being in community with you guys on Patreon.
We love it.
And we limit we just call it the breeder tier, but it's our highest level tier
Yes.
of support. And we limit that level to 12 people. And every time we have someone bail out, someone jumps back in. So who's our new breeder level?
Gail.
Ooh,
Thank you,
Jeterson?
Cheater.
Yeah, get Jeterson. I'm thinking
Yeah.
two different people. Cool. Welcome, Gail. It's really excited. So don't be discouraged if you can't get that breeder level spot, but there is a lot of really cool stuff that goes on Patreon. You definitely get a lot of information on there, and you can kind of select the amount. I think the options are like $5, $15, $30. All of those are great. Jess, what would you say is like the right one to jump in at? What would be the level that you would
It
choose
depends
if
what
you
they're
wanted to
looking
support?
for. Our most popular one is the keeper one.
Which is 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of
We got a
cool
lot of-
benefits to you guys at 30, a lot of, new ways for us to interact with you and everything. I would kind of agree with that. I mean, the breeder level's great too.
I think
But even at $5 a month, you get a lot of, just like we do Dwarf of the Day, where we post a beautiful picture of a dwarf on Instagram every single day. But if you're on Patreon, at every level, or is it the $15 level?
Dwarf of the Day.
Yeah, what
the
video do they get?
Keeper one.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you can actually get like all the genetics and everything behind that animal, so you can learn, study the morphs, the different localities. Pretty fun stuff. What was Lady Geckofoot's super chat?
I
Can't
second coming to North Carolina. Need to
Ooh.
see you two do the waltz.
Oh, we were supposed to waltz.
Well,
I'll
you
waltz
still
on
have
you.
time.
I don't even
I'll
know.
waltz on
Okay,
you.
we'll waltz for you for the next one. I'll waltz all over you.
It's all over you, man.
I don't think I know how to do the waltz.
I think
If you
I
guys are going to
make
be
you
requesting me
confused.
specific dances,
I like it.
I think you need to text me a video of what it looks like that I can use on the next live one. And then
To
maybe I can
use
try to
instead
emulate.
of doing it,
Well, I'll
Then you
use
gotta
it
emulate
for
that
one,
one.
and
you
then
can
we'll
use
do.
it to practice.
You already did that one like
No,
7
you
times.
said you would emulate.
No, you guys.
I'm
the
waltzing on you.
next super chat. Okay, after the waltz one, you need to do that penguin thing that you were doing
Super
earlier.
chat.
Super chat, there it is. Waltz. What's a waltz? Wicked Reptiles says, do a backflip, both of you now.
I'm 43. That just looks bad. Oh my god.
That's for you, Adam.
I know. Broken back.
Where's your flip?
Whoa. Where's my flip?
Yeah, he said both of you.
Well, he called 911 first to get him on the way. He's about to attempt it.
Oh no, I can't do a flip.
Oh man.
I hurt everywhere without doing that.
Well, technically neither did he.
Dude, so funny story. Thomas,
You should try
our
again.
video editor for the channel, is into parkour, and so my kids all think he's like secretly Captain America because he comes over and does flips and jumps on things in our backyard and does all that stuff. And then I run behind him and I try it, and then
Where's that
my
video?
sister and my wife video. You have to ask my sister Brittany. She's like videotaping me failing. So there it is. Ladyfoot, Lady Geckofoot says, "Wuss."
What's this?
You better do it.
I can't do
Because you
it.
can't do a flip. Give her waltz at least. You said you know how. No, that is not a waltz. Can you just hold on, guys? We gotta not show that. We need to film like this or something. Yeah, you don't want to see that.
That was the best I could do.
North Carolina. I'll tell you what. Why don't you guys send us a message? Let me know which shows I should come to down there in 2021. And even if I don't bring animals, I
Bring me.
think it would be cool to do that stuff. You're not even coming to New England.
Oh.
Can't count on you for that stuff, man.
Why
You've
is
proven
Roy still so
unreliable.
high?
Because this is how I sound when I'm criticizing someone.
Oh.
It comes easier in the form of Mickey Mouse. Let's go, Pluto.
Okay.
Where is this live going? Can you please read the next reptile
I feel
question?
like even when I'm
What on
here, it's
earth
not
is
enough
happening?
supervision.
We need more supervision.
There's Ashley.
Or a lot less. I feel like it's the supervision that's taking it over the top.
Supervision?
All these people watching us
Oh, I
making
thought
you
maybe-
act this way. And then I feed off of
They're
that
the
weird
bad
energy.
You
influence.
know what you mean, Billy Catfish Sawgrass?
Bobby Wheatgrass.
That's it. That's what I said.
That made it to Brian Cusco's 2020 year in review. What's our next reptile question? Oh my goodness.
I'm sweaty.
Yeah, I heard Repticon was pretty cool. Here's a fun.
How
Here's a
about
fun.
Ryan, in 2020, do you have any pairings that did not produce what you hoped for? If so, how do you adjust for 2021?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
I was gonna say Raleigh, North Carolina. Lady Geckofoot says super chat.
Super chat.
He's not even getting up anymore. This is how old we are.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man, two
I'm
more
upset
of those and
myself.
you're gonna kill him. So, Raleigh, North Carolina. You know that is actually a show that people were talking about bringing me and Cusco to. We have a podcast. We're telling you guys about every other platform tonight. We have a podcast called Searchable as Reptiles. That's a really good one. We're actually gonna go up and interview Kevin McCurley next month from Nerd.
Super chat.
But we do a location sponsor. So what you do is get a few friends together. You pay, I think the location sponsorship's $1,500. And Brian Cusco and I will come hang out with you guys. We'll do a podcast from there and all that kind of stuff. So it's like super chatting, but you make us fly to you or whatever. So Cusco and I do that. So that's something we need to do. I think this is my super chat. What do they have to say? And now get the
How
2020.
Oops. How might I tell if the market Are you listening?
Oh, you're breaking me.
No, I don't know. That one failed.
I want
Oh, guys.
Dip. If you're gonna dance with me, I get to get dipped.
I didn't think that was what you said the first time. Go ahead.
I lost my
How might the market? Let's see.
How
How
might
might
I
it tell?
tell if the market can support my niche? I want to specialize in bloods in Canada, but I'm worried about the domestic market size.
Okay, so that's a pretty good question. I don't know, anything about specifically blood pythons in Canada, but I think probably a good way to test the market, because you guys do have a large area to cover with less customers than the U.S. The first thing I would do is probably figure out how to export your bloods to the U.S. so that you can kind of establish a bread and butter supply.
Bigger market.
The other thing is maybe you could work with if you're not actively breeding and you want to learn more about kind of like taking your product to market. I know that's not a nice way to talk about live animals, but it's definitely responsible to think about where all these babies going to go. A good way to do it is talk with a blood breeder and ask if you can sell a clutch of babies for them and see how it goes.
That's the best way to do it.
The other thing is all of us should be thinking about different ways we can develop the market we're in. So more than advertise, in fact, we've never posted a classified ad for any of our animals ever.
I have.
Yeah, how'd that go for you?
Didn't work.
So, I mean, no, I don't have anything against advertising, but we don't even advertise our animals. Instead, we focus solely on developing super dwarfs, educating people about them, stuff like this poster that we have over here with all the different localities, size information, and stuff like that. You weren't in it. You weren't in it, Jessica. We try to develop the market, educate our buyers, and create. We just try to explain what the animals are, so that people who haven't had the opportunity to experience them at home know what they're getting into.
You want me to take
All right.
over?
What breedings did we fail in 2020, and how are we
I wasn't
compensating?
here during that.
No failures on your book
None.
yet, huh?
Not taking credit.
All right, so
We failed at the Jams, the new bloodline.
this year,
Yep.
yeah. Well, that's not unexpected. Wild caught females are tough.
Yeah, it's not our fault.
It's also
Um,
not acceptable.
So one of the biggest things, we actually did a good job in 2020 of hitting the odds on some stuff. So do you want to pull the snow chino out?
Yeah.
For years, I tried to make a snow mochino, like an anery mochino, and we actually got one in 2020, which was fantastic. For years, I tried to produce carampas. We got 2 clutches of them, the first 2 ever. For years, I wanted to be able to work with pure Kiowatis again. We were able to do that. There you go. So we got 2 unrelated bloodlines of slayers. These were all goals and things that I had for, she looks like poo on there. Let me bring some good lighting in here. Here we go.
I didn't poo on her.
You can't have nice snakes and bad lighting.
She's fast.
She's cool. She's getting really ashy gray. It's pretty cool. Anyway, that's an anery mochino there. So we actually did hit on a lot of them. And even the ones that we missed on.
Super chat.
Even a lot of the ones. Go ahead. There it is.
She's gonna pee.
Nicely one. Super chat idea. Baby snake hook training. More snakes. There we go. All right. Bring more snakes. They want more snakes, Rob.
More snakes.
We need more snakes.
Wait, what?
So a lot of the failed breedings are actually the ones that happened with our incubator malfunction, where we called it the goat line. It was a Sulawesi super dwarf. We failed on being able to produce the Reach Dreams line Kalatoas that was in honor of Forrest and to benefit his family. So in 2021, the biggest impact was other projects that I wanted to do, say with the female that produced the goat line, had to be pushed back a year because I'm repeating those breedings. So if it was something good enough to go for, it just delayed everything by a year, and so that's basically it. We definitely learned some lessons, and we're doing some breedings, not going for as many of the let's try to get the 1 in 16 snake or really crank a gene in there, even though the percentages of the bloodline is not ideal. We're definitely just slowing down and focusing on quality, like really good quality this year, because we hit so many amazing
Super chat.
goals with that stuff. So
We got more snakes.
we're pretty good. What are you doing? You can't dance with all those. You have a super chat.
That's your super chat.
No, it's for you. They want you.
Where are you going? What are you
I'm holding
doing?
them for you so
Oh.
you can dance. They want to see you dance. I don't know why you guys want to see. I don't know why all of you guys are specifically requesting Rob dance like
I
that.
don't know why, because he puts in so much more effort than you.
That is true. You're better at
Here, I'll
it.
hold this one.
You're better at it. Yeah, you get that one.
I'll take this one.
That
Oh,
was
man, let's see.
Logan Newton. Anyway, I could see my Tom belong in.
His tomb.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's Tom belong
It's kind of scary.
Thanks for all the content, and I hope everyone there had a great Christmas.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, absolutely. And Happy New Year as well. Let me see if I can go find his Tom belonging. You want to hold these?
Yeah.
What do we got here? We got a Krispy Kreme Anery Sun.
Yes,
That's pretty high. You're going to have to show those on camera. Looks like a Citron. Is that what that is? A het titanium and a
Citron.
platy marble. This
Platy
is
marble.
TC. Lori, this is TC's sister. right there.
TC's
Sister.
one sister. And this is the Citron one here. The Krispy Kreme here. And that's them. It's not hard to hold three at all. There we go. Look at that pretty little snake. Oh, hey, how you doing? Any questions?
Logan wants to
Laura
see
says,
Tom
now I
belonging
want
cross.
donuts.
Here, can you do a down shot on this one?
Yeah.
Here's the, look at this. Woo-hoo. Tom belonging cross animal. These things have just so much orange in their coloration. Look at those thick blacks. Really a cool snake. They're both set albino too. I can't imagine anything that has sharp black versus gold like that being, albino or orange glow. Could you imagine? I love it. I love it. Thank you, Logan. You're gonna like them.
We're almost out of time.
Sorry for the interruption. We are now back with your regular program. And it's me, who has nothing to say.
Rob, Cody
Yes.
Palmer says, is it possible for you to show us a side-by-side comparison with a white phase albino and a purple? I'm going to be purchasing one of the two in 2021.
We don't have a white face here.
Yeah, we do.
We do?
Yeah, we got the little one. White tiger.
Oh, yes. I'll be right back.
Duck face?
I can't leave. I'm the only one.
Stay there, I'll bring them out. Explain the differences.
So, a white phase and a purple.
Which one would you go for?
Purple's dark.
Which one would you pick?
I would pick a purple. I'm more of
Why?
a purple guy. Because I like that big contrast of the dark purple and then the yellows and the whites. But really nice whites are nice too. I mean, they don't have that dark and light coloring. They just are yellow and white. But they're really cool. Lots of pattern. I would choose a white over an A male. Maybe.
Keep going, I'm not ready.
I'm drowning.
Tell them about orange glows.
What do I do with my hands?
Help him, Jess. Help him.
She's laughing. She's not helping.
What are you ever going to do if you have to run your own YouTube show?
I'm not gonna run it. Run it into the ground. Hopefully that answered your question.
You could have brought him in here. I didn't know
That's
where
probably
this
the
thing
better
was.
plan.
Yeah, I know where they're at.
I don't.
Clearly.
Okay, well, you're getting those animals, huh? Joey C says, in relation to super dwarf and dwarf crosses, would 4 foot by 2 foot by 15 inch enclosure be suitable for years 1 to 3, or should I just go bigger to provide more enrichment during growth? Shelves purchase.
My personal opinion is go bigger.
Bring them over here. Some
Yeah.
more light. Bigger is always better. Those, yeah, you could go in a cage that size for a couple of years, but it's very expensive to buy all your caging twice. If you just establish a hatchling and move it into the adult size enclosure, you're okay. So clearly a white phase. This is a white tiger. And you can see the contrast between the white and the yellows there. And then this would be the purple. Now the whites are beautiful, but I think why these are so appealing to more people is that there is really no other albino like this in any other species. This looks similar to an albino ball, an albino boa, an albino any kind of snake. This, on the other hand, looks like a friggin' butterfly. So now me, on the other hand, Rob likes the purple. I'm honestly wouldn't mind eliminating purple from my collection altogether. Not because I don't like them, but because I would rather make like use things like Indo Caramel to a white phase and make like an orange glow, because it'll have more of the vibrant colors and a darker dorsal pattern. So it's like, you know, purple plus, right? When you do that. And it'd be more fun to breed two orange glows together and get white phase, caramels, and orange glows all in the same clutch. For the same reason, like, you know, a lot of people like whites or purples. My favorite Clark strain albino is Lav.
Really?
I love the lavenders. They're bright, they're beautiful, they have some of that darkness, they have kind of everything on one snake. And then if you breed a purple to a white phase, let's say you bought one of each of these to breed together, all you get are lavenders. Yeah. If you get two purples, you breed them together, all you get are purples. You get two whites, all you get are whites, you know. But when you breed two lavenders together, you get all three phases of albino in every clutch.
Shut the front door.
No, it's wide open. I'm telling you. We'll keep learning, yeah.
Yeah, maybe someday.
What's our next question, Jeff?
Did you answer the enclosures?
Oh yeah, bigger's better.
Yeah, bigger's better.
Why buy two?
Okay,
Lots of
one
room
more
for
question.
activities.
Will you ship to Canada if I purchase a snake or two?
Nope. Is that a quick enough answer? Nope.
Well, I don't know if they heard you.
Will we ship to Canada? So we do have some Canadian customers. We do sell animals to Canadian customers, but those customers go through other import-export brokers, and they arrange the export. We ship them somewhere where their importer can pick them up and handle all the paperwork. So we don't do any of the CITES paperwork that's necessary. For us to do that, it's going to cost you $1,500 just to get them shipped. It's not cheap anyway. It's a good idea for if you're in Canada, if you want to save on shipping, maybe get together a few people or buy a bunch of snakes so that the shipping cost per animal is less. Yeah. But if you can get 3 or 4 people together and split the shipping between you, contact an importer and have us do it. That's the way most of our customers are doing it now.
Drop something.
The other option would be go talk to KB Reptiles. They're putting together some shipments from us in 2021. So you can probably, you know, get some animals thrown in some shipments there and go that route. So talk to them and see if there's something that you're able to work out to buy Reach Out Reptiles animals through KB Reptiles.
Love the support.
Yeah, absolutely. Got any more?
No, we're out of time.
We're out of
We're
time.
going to do our Patreon live.
Oh, well, I love you guys, but goodbye. If you're on Patreon, I'll see you in a minute. We'll catch you guys next time. Happy New Year, everybody. Woo-hoo.